Sometimes I log into Guild Wars 2 and accomplish absolutely nothing. Not because I don't know what to do, not because I'm confused. It's because I stopped beneath a tree, a giant one, looking at the skybox, looking at the vegetation around me, the sunlight passing through the branches, hearing two NPCs having a conversation, and completely forget what I'm supposed to go or do something. The world of Tyria itself tells a story. Guild Wars 2, it's one of the few MMOs where getting lost in the world feels rewarding as completing something inside of it. And the longer I play more, I realize Tyria is not just a backdrop. It feels like a place exists whether I'm paying attention or not. Other games did the same thing, like Crimson Desert, Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt, Cyberpunk 2077. But Tyria feels different. It feels like home. It feels like a special magical place. And seeing other players enjoy it, same as me, it's freaking awesome to see. And yes, the other games that I mentioned are single player games, not online, so there's way more detail. But for an MMO, a online game, this is special. Holy crap, where do I start? The first thing that constantly pulls me away from whatever I'm doing is the artwork. It's either loading into the game, looking at the main menu, the loading screens. Every single time I see a concept art, it takes me to a different world. Or I look on the Reddit sub forum or sub chat and how people can create artwork out of the Guild Wars fantasy world. Guild Wars 2 has a strange balance between looking at a living painting and still feeling like a real physical world. And I'm thinking to myself, how did the devs even do that? Like, really? The trees are not just planted around on the map to fill the empty spaces. Some of them are twisted over the roads. Some cover entire areas in shadow. Some make you stop and look up because it feels ancient, like they were just there long before your character even arrived. Even the way of the colors blend together feels deliberate. One area can be bright and warm and peaceful. Then you cross in another part of the map, suddenly everything becomes colder, darker, and it feels more dangerous. The game doesn't always need to tell me the mood has changed. The environment tells me that first. ArenaNet put time into these cities, these beautiful large-scale cities. But other games, they built these beautiful cities too, but the people inside of them feel like a decoration. They stand in one spot, they repeat the same animation, they wait for the player to interact with them. But Guild Wars 2 feels different because the NPCs appear to have their own routine, their own route. You see guards patrolling everywhere, workers carrying things, people stopping to speak to each other, characters walking through towns as they actually live there. And the special part, sometimes I just stop and listen to some random conversation that the NPCs are having with each other. The NPC might tell a joke to each other, argue, complain about something that's happening nearby, or reacting to the people around them. And those conversations may not give me a legendary weapon or some massive reward, but it gives the world personality. It gives this game the flavor. Feel like these people are not just created for a side quest or the main quest or just to be there. And that much detail into this world, it changes everything. Tyria doesn't feel like a stage waiting for the main character to arrive. It feels like I walked into a world already moving. The thing that really sells the illusion is how the characters react to something changes. When danger arrives, people don't always stand there pretending nothing really happens. The NPC run, guards move to protect, the character yells warning. There's something different about this game when the NPCs react to you or react to its world around. It reminds me of Fable of Lost Chapters. When you play Guild Wars 2, do you feel the NPCs are funny, reacting around the world like how I experience it? Or they just bland? Let me know down in the comments what you think about the Guild Wars 2 NPC. It can be characters from the main story, side quest, or just a random NPC around the world, or some random conversation I heard. This is where the world really shines to me. It's the day and night cycle. A lot of players don't really appreciate this, I feel like, but this is only my opinion. When you're not rushing around the world and you're looking at the skybox, especially in the Path of Fire expansion, and how you can see all the stars, the galaxy. Somehow I see the Milky Way. when I just look at it. The sky changes, different colors, it begins to stand out. Lanterns in the window become more noticeable. Certain creatures in the environment details completely change. In some places, the maps are getting affected by the nighttime. Sometimes the enemies get harder. More XP for the player. That's what I noticed in the expansion of Hearts of Thorns. When it became nighttime, more world events happened. A lot of places were getting attacked. Morgamoth's minions are attacking everybody. More XP, more legendary champions are popping up everywhere. It starts becoming crazy. The mobs to player ratio is insane. Sometimes I stay in the area too long enough to watch daytime slowly turn into nighttime. I wasn't waiting for an event. I wasn't farming. I was just upstairs in my kitchen making ramen noodles, some snacks, and a drink because I got hungry. And the last time I ate was 6 hours ago. But besides the point. But anyways, the nighttime to daytime cycles make the world so beautiful. How the colors change, the skyboxes turn a little bit more pink and purple. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It tells a story. Everywhere you go in this game tells a certain story or a certain mood. You can't run away from that. And I feel like today's games, AAA games, are missing that part. That type of human, the detail into their games, the love in the game. What happened to that? Why does AAA modern gaming feel like a husk half of the time? A soulless game that has nothing to do with anything but sell you something, a transaction. Guild Wars 2 is the type of game that makes you slow down. The sound design is another reason why I'm pulled into this world. It makes you stop rushing. It makes you start hearing everything around you. And when it's time to fight something, oh my gosh, the music, it's adrenaline rush. You can hear the birds in the background chirping. You can hear the water even flowing beneath the bridge. Footsteps changing depending on the surface. Distant conversations blending into the sound of the city. The music is one of the key things why the Guild Wars community loves. Guild Wars 3 ArenaNet just dropped the main thing 2 days ago, and the comments are flooding how angelic it sounds, how much effort they put into the music. And this right here, this video game, Guild Wars 2, the developers ArenaNet, this is the reason why that Tyria is becoming one of my favorite worlds to explore. Guild Wars 2 is becoming one of my favorite MMO worlds. It doesn't feel like a stagnant place. It feels alive. It has bigger battles, and it feels alive in the quiet moment. And the trees moving above you, the NPCs walking past you, the conversation you almost didn't hear, the sunlight disappearing, and the lanterns popping up in the middle of the night. And those little details don't tell me where to go next, but they make me stay and wonder where I'm at and why am I here. It feels like I can go to the tavern with one of these NPCs and drink a beer with them. And this is why I get lost in this game. It's not because of the quest. It's not because of the menu. It's because of the world itself I get lost into. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really do. I put a lot of effort in these videos every single day I come off of work. If you guys enjoy this, please subscribe, comment down below, and also I will link my Discord in there. Join it. We're trying to build a whole community, have events. We're trying to break world record in Guild Wars 2 one day, hopefully. Just join, just click on it, check it out. We're almost close to 600 subscribers, and don't forget to share it with your grandmother, grandfather, brother, sister, mother, whoever, and I catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.